everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to solve day 7 problem of this month on LeetCode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started with the today's problem. Problem number 1523. Count odd numbers in an interval range. So very easy problem. So in this problem you have given two non-negative integers low and high, and we have to return the count of odd numbers between low and high inclusive, right? So here if you see example number 1, so low is 3, high is 7, so that's the premise we are talking about these numbers, right? Low and high are inclusive, right? So 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, right? So these are the numbers. How many total numbers are there? 1 2 3 4 5, 5 numbers are there, right? So I can easily count the total numbers with this formula, right? Here if you see, high minus low plus 1, right? So with this formula I can easily calculate the total number of numbers, right? So high is 7, low is 3 plus 1, so I will get what? I will get 5, right? So 5 is nothing but total numbers, right? Now here uh, these are the constants, right? Low and high, so 0 to 10 is per 9. Definitely I'm not going to iterate over all the numbers, right? From 0 to 10 is per 9, right? Then in that case definitely I will get time limit exceed error, right? Do you want me to run my loop for or of 10 to the power 9 times? No, right? I will get time limit exceed error, so I have to think about some shortcut, right? And now since we are dealing with two numbers only, low and high, so what is the first thing that comes to my mind is that I'm only dealing with odd numbers only, right? As of now, odd numbers, right? Return the count of odd numbers, right? So here if my both low and high are even, then in that case what will happen, right? So let's take some example, right? So if both are even, so let's say 4 and 8, so if both are even, so in that case I have these many numbers, right? 4 5 6 7 and 8, right? Total 1 2 3 4 5, right? 5. So among them odd, I want to calculate the odd, right? So now see how I'm going to drive the answer. So only two are there, right? Only two are there, right? So here in this list, right, in this list list of numbers, right, in all these numbers total numbers are 5. So if I just do 5 divided by 2, right, I will get what? I will get 2 as the output, right? This 2. Same way, take some more example, right? Let's say we have low as 8 and high as 8 only, so we are only talking about 8, right? So in this case total numbers 1, right, divided by 2, right? Why I'm dividing it with 2? Because we are dealing with odd and even, only these two cases, right? Right, so 1 2 3 4, so among them see odd even, right? So that's why I'm just dividing it with the 2, right? So here we are going to get what? 0, right? So this is also valid, right? So see, in even scenario, when both the low and high are even, then in that scenario I can simply divide the number with the 2, right? I will get the output, right? Now if both are odd, right? If both are odd, next scenario, right? So let's say this is nothing but 3 and this is 7, right? So in this case 3 4 5 6 7, in this case there are three values, right? 1 2 3, three odds are there. How I'm going to get that then? So here this is 5, right? So among 5, right, if I just divide it with the 2, so 2 into 2 is 4, I'm going to get a remainder as 1, right? So in this case what I need to do, this value 5 divided with 2 and just add 1, right? Or you can here write 5 modulus with the 2 if you want, or you can simply write 1, because always we are going to get remainder as 1 in this case, right? If this is the scenario, right, when both are odd, right? So you can always add 1 here. Okay, I can prove it with some other example as well. Let's say 5 and 7, right? Both are odd, so 5 6 7. So in this case total 3 numbers, 3 divided by 2 plus 1. So 3 divided by 2 is nothing but 1, 1 plus 1 is nothing but 2, right? So that's how, that's it. Okay, so see, so when both are odd, when both are odd, then we need to do this, right? Divide it with 2, then add 1. Okay, when one more scenario that comes to my mind is low and high, right? These two numbers. So let's suppose if one is even and one is odd, right? Or if one is odd and one is even, right? So this scenario, let's check this. Let's check this scenario as well, right? And here, if one more thing here, if low and high both are 7, so then in that case, so 1 divided by 2 plus 1, so this is 0 plus 1, then also it is good now, right? Clear? Low and high can be same because of the constants, right? Done. Okay, now this scenario, so let's take this even and odd. So even, let's say 4, and here odd, let's say 7. So in this case 4 5 6 7. So in this case, if you notice, right, we have to just divide it with 2, right? You can take any other example, 4 7, or let's say odd and then even. So let's say 3 and 6, 3 4 5 6. So in this case also it is valid, right? Only 2, right? So only in this case when both are odd, then I have to do plus 1, otherwise I have to just divide it with 2. That's it, right? This is my observation, right? So let's write the code. Very simple, right? So here what I'm going to do, I'm just going to first calculate the length, int length. Let me just maximize the screen. Length is nothing but high minus low plus 1, and here I will just write one if condition. If low modulus with 2, if it is not equal to 0, I am checking for odd case, right? So in odd case only we have to do add plus 1, right? And here high modulus with 2 is not equal to 0, then in that case we have to return length divided by 2 and plus 1, right? Otherwise what we need to do, otherwise we have to simply return length divided by 2. That's it. So this is nothing but my first approach to solve this problem, right? Now let's run it and see if there are any code issues. So see, all the test cases has been accepted, right? Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? And time complexity is of 1 only, right? That's it. Simple formula, right? I'm not iterating over all the elements. That's it. Clear? All right. Now let's see approach 2. In approach 2, what you need to do, let me just remove this. Okay, now let's see approach 2. All right, so these are your numbers, right? So here, this is your high, right? So if high is this, right, odd, if high is odd, right, high is odd, right? So tell me, starting from 1, how many odd numbers are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, right? How many odd numbers are there? 1 2 3 4 odd numbers. 4 odd numbers are there, right? And if my high is even, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, let's say 8. If my high is 8 even, then also how many numbers are there? How many numbers are there? Odd. 1 2 uh 1 2 and 3 and 4. Four odd numbers. Okay, 4 odd numbers are there, right? Okay, so see, 4 7 odd numbers are 4. If my high is 8, then also 4. Okay, notice this, right? Same way, when my high is 1, only one odd number. When my high is 2, only one odd number, right? Same when my high is 3, two odd number. When high is 4, then two odd number. Then same 5, then 3, then 6, then 3. Okay, so here if you notice, 1 and 2, same number of odd numbers, right? Same number of odd numbers in 1 and 2. When my high is 3 and 4, again same number of 4 numbers. When my high is 5 and 6, same number of 4 numbers. When my high is 7 and 8, again same number of 4 numbers, right? Okay, so what I can do here, I can simply do one thing here. uh, this high, right? If I divide this 7 with 2, what I will get? I will get 3, but 3 is not the correct answer, right? Because all numbers are 4, right? So definitely I'm not going to use this. Here 8 divided by 2, if I do, I will get correct, but for 7 I will not get correct, right? So what I can do here, in this high, if I add 1, right, whatever the high value, in this high value, right, in this high value, if I add 1 and then I divide it with the 2, then I will always get the correct answers here. Okay, let me prove. 1 plus 1 divided by 2 is 1. 2 plus 1 divided by 2 is 1. 7 plus 1, 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 8 plus 1, that is 9. 9 divided by 2 is 4. 3 plus 1 divided by 2 is 2 only. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 divided by 2 is 2 only. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3 only. 6 plus 1 divided by 2 is 3 only, right? So this is what I can do, right, for high, right? This is what I can do. High plus 1 divided by 2. Okay. So I will get all the odd numbers, right? Okay. Now high is 7, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So I get all the odd numbers with this formula until 7, but my low is 3 na. My low is 3, so definitely I have to subtract this many, right? The odd numbers here in this side, right? So what I can do, this is a 3, right? So if I get 3 divided by 2, right, if I do 3 divided by 2, then I will get 1, right? So 1 is correct na. Here only one odd number is there, right? So in overall 4 odd numbers are there, and here if I do low divided by 2, I will get 1, subtract 1, right? If I do this and low divided by 2, right? This is the formula actually I'm talking about. So if I do this, I will get this same correct output, right? So this is just a one liner code right here. So you can take some other example. Low 8, high 10. So high 10, 10 plus 1 divided by 2. Low is 8 minus 8 divided by 2, right? So 10 plus 1, 11. 11 divided by 2 is 5. 5 minus 4, I will get 1. So 1 is output, right? So here this side you have to just do low divided by 2, right? Okay. So because here low is 3, right? So 3 starting from 3, that simply means, right? So we have 1 2, so in this only I have to find out, right? If my low is equal to 4, then 1 2 3, then in this I have to find the odd numbers, right? So if it is 4, then 4 divided by 2, then I will get 2. Here also 2 3 divided by 2, then also I'm getting 1, right? Here I'm getting 2, so both are correct actually, right? So we have to just do low divided by 2, that's it. That's what I'm saying, right? So this is just a one liner code, right? So here what you need to do, you have to simply return here high plus 1 and divided by 2, and here minus, here low divided with 2. That's it. Okay, that's it. So this is going to be your output, right? Now let's run it. See, all the tests have been accepted, right? Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is happy, right? So I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem, and if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.